Hey friends, so I am not stuck in a dungeon, but at a cool place. I crossed the Pennsylvania-New York border. That was in Erie, which is northeast part of Pennsylvania, and I just crossed the border onto the state line of New York. So I'm here with this lovely young lady, and what's your name?
Lyndsay.
Lyndsay, nice to meet you.
Nice
My
to
name's
meet you.
Kim McGuire.
Hi.
I'm from Texas. So this is the first winery I've stopped by. I just had to stop. It looked like a nice place. So Lyndsay, tell me about this winery. You're a part of the family. So
Yes. Everything, there's a lot that's original to this barn.
Okay.
In particular, it's over 100 years old.
Awesome.
All the beams and the stone. But there's 90 acres of grapes here.
Okay.
So all of the wines that we have are produced, they're grown on site. And so we have a list of white wines, red wines. A lot to this region is Niagara and Concord.
Okay.
Noiret is a newer grape that was, it's a hybrid of grapes that some students came up with, so that's one of our newer wines.
You trust the students?
Yeah, it's really good. So I think it was like Cornell that came up with that, so I'll trust them.
Okay.
But then I can give you, there's this map that we have. This is Lake Erie wine country. I'm not sure if you have this.
No.
But you open up kind of right to the middle.
Uh-huh.
So we are right, let's see, that dotted line this is all New York over here, and this is PA.
Okay.
We are right here at Quincy Cellars. So all of these stars are wineries. There's
Okay, awesome.
about 21 of them in the area, traveling from like Buffalo into Erie, all along Lake Erie. And then there's a lot of breweries that are popping up as well. We
Okay.
have two, maybe just one right now, of Seven Sins Brewery, and that's right across the street at Sensory Winery
Okay.
and Art Gallery. So there's a lot of, it's never a bad day at the winery. So
I like that. So there must be a bunch of people that just do this route. I'm on Route 20.
Yes.
Is this historical? Has this route been around for a long time?
It
Do you know?
is, especially with all the wineries that are
Okay.
popping up, it is definitely a tourist. We love having visitors stopping in. I grew up in Northeast, the
Okay.
town right here. I was Northeast Grape Picker. That was our mascot. So
Okay.
grape with armor on it. But there's
That's the
been
mascot
a lot
of
more.
your high school?
Yeah, a little fighting grape.
Fighting grapes. Okay, somehow football team named
Yeah,
the Fighting
no,
Grapes.
it comes up with really easy puns like stomp the grapes. I'm like, that's so clever. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. So there's a lot of, like there's Lake Erie Ale Trail, that's with the beers, the Lake Erie wine tours,
Okay.
the wine.
Awesome,
And,
Lyndsay.
yeah.
All right, let's
fun.
get down to business. This
We
is
can
going to be
try
my
'em.
first wine tasting. All
Okay,
right.
great. Well, do you have
Let's-
more of a drier tooth, a sweet tooth?
I'll,
do you think?
I'll try a little of each.
Okay.
I'm riding on motorcycles, so
we'll
you
give
can
you
put
a
a little
little
less of
sip.
than most people.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, we can start out with the white wines.
I
There's
usually
4 of them
drink
that we have.
Cabernet, so let's try with a Cabernet. That way I could have the taste in my mouth and,
Okay.
be out of the way. Do you have something like a Cabernet?
Yes.
So dry?
I'm trying to think. Yeah. So that's like
Well,
a
whatever
drier-
whatever order you want to do, that's fine.
Okay. Well, we'll try.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll start out with the Chardonnay.
Okay.
This one is.
So you had mentioned about the wedding party upstairs, so you do
Yes.
wedding receptions here?
Yep.
Awesome. Oh, you could put a little more, it's all
Do you
right.
want some more? Okay.
Friends know me. Okay.
There you go. This one's nice, crisp color. It's really pretty.
Very nice. Grapey.
Uh-huh.
Grapey.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's liquid
That's good.
Yeah.
And what's that
usually-
one called?
This one is our Chardonnay.
Okay. But is there some sort of particular name you put to it? Just
Nope.
Chardonnay.
Nope, it's just straight from the vineyards.
Okay. So has this place always been a winery, or you had mentioned this is a barn,
Uh-huh.
about 100 years old, so was it a farming other?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a farm, and so that was, yeah. a long
Okay.
time ago.
Okay.
So there used to be like chickens who the owner definitely has cleaned it up
Okay.
a lot.
Yeah, it's real nice. Okay.
So, and then we can, if you would like to try, there's the Riesling. We could do, if you have
Yeah,
more of a
Riesling,
drier.
Riesling sounds good. I like Riesling.
Okay.
Yep.
We can go to that one. Niagara is the sweetest of the whites.
Okay.
But that one's like definitely particular to this region, so we can even try that
Sure.
one also.
So what, after this, what do most people, when you work here, what do most people buy? Which one? Do you know?
We had the Saval is a
Okay.
favorite. We're out of the Cayuga right now,
Okay.
so that one's not on the list.
Okay.
I like them all. So,
You're a girl.
yeah. So, but this one I can do a little bit of like each of them if you like. So this one's the Riesling.
I'll just do few if I do little beach.
Yeah. Because normally we do, it's $2 for 4 samples,
Okay.
and then we have like 4 whites, 1 blush, which is the rosé catawba,
Okay.
and then 3 reds.
That is very light.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep, that one's the Riesling.
Okay. I'm gonna have to buy a gift for someone.
Yeah.
Let's try the Niagara.
Okay. The Niagara, yep, definitely one of the sweeter.
Oh, that's sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, this one right here, this is the sugar content,
Okay.
sugar percentage.
If you don't mind, I'll take
Yeah.
this. All right.
Have that one.
And so this is Niagara. And you said this is sweet?
Mm-hmm.
All right. The
That one's
Riesling was
sweet.
sweet. Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah.
That is very sweet. Yeah, this is more like fruit juice.
Yep, like Welch's, which Welch's is
Exactly.
definitely to the region.
Yeah, this is definitely like Welch's. Yeah. Mm.
So if you like a water too,
That-
I have water.
That is so
Here's
good.
Nice and cold.
I mean, that is so
or
good.
Sprite or Coke, but if you want to, you can have
Okay.
that too, and then we can go on
Let's
to the
see.
reds if you like.
Yeah, let's try one red, then I better stop because I know I haven't had breakfast and it's gonna go kaboom. Hit me, right?
want that.
Wine does that. What do you recommend for as red?
Well, if you have the drier tooth, that Norway is really good.
Okay. Let's
that
try
one's
that.
at a 0 percentage of sugar.
Alright.
This one's a pretty color. And then if you'd like a little more, I can, but that one's really good with spaghetti.
Mm.
I like pairing them. It's definitely
That
the
is good.
after, where it just lingers on your
So
tongue.
what is the wood flavor that I'm tasting at the tail end? Do you know? I feel kind of.
Yeah, it's part of the grape. That one's a really nice red.
Okay.
And then, yeah, the only other Concord is during harvest season in September, just there's a smell of grapes in the air. So a lot of the Niagara and the Concords, the sweeter grapes, it's all in the air. It smells
Okay.
really good. But those
So-
are two like sweetest.
So you probably met some people who've done Napa Valley, right? Texas has wineries too. So from those people that traveled around, and what have they said as far as comparison to other regions of the country as far as the wines here? Recall?
I'm
This is
trying
probably
to
better,
think.
right?
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Yeah, normally I love that like people taking road trips and just traveling because
Okay.
I think it's in the atmosphere of places and the different styles because there is definitely the geography, the weather here, which now it's getting just in the beginning of August, but you can kind of feel the autumn kind of setting in a
Okay.
little bit. So, but even like some of the wineries here are different of the way that they like process the grapes, and so little things make a big difference of just like whenever spraying or the process of growing the grapes. So I would say I'm not too sure
Okay.
exactly of
That's
like
fair
what.
enough.
Yeah,
That's fair enough.
I would. I'd want to go over to California and check out everything.
Right.
And down to Texas, I want to go on a road trip, but I live vicariously through y'all. So.
Awesome. Okay. Can we take a quick tour?
Yeah.
You talked about
Yeah, I
that
can
you
show
got
you
rose.
around outside.
Yeah, rose garden. Okay.
Yeah,
I've
that's
never.
more of my forte. I love mowing and
You love mowing.
spraying the weeds. And
Oh wow. Okay.
So we're working on.
I'm originally from New York, southern New York,
Okay.
Rockland County, just
Yes.
south of West Point.
Okay, great. Yeah, it's a fun area.
Okay.
So we have a lot of. This is the rose garden over here. We're starting
Okay.
to grow a wisteria wall, and it's neat because wisteria, whenever it's in bloom, it looks like grapes. So that
Okay.
will cover that wall.
So is this just a love of the owner of the winery? Just
Yeah.
love planting roses and want to show it off to guests?
Yep,
Visiting,
he loves
okay.
going botanical gardens. So the frost, these roses used to climb the wall, but there was a frost a couple years ago where the roses just couldn't handle the -20-degree weather.
Wow. Negative 20?
Yeah, it was like
jeez.
that for a couple days.
Okay, that's why I don't live up in the north anymore. No.
Yeah, so those are called
Holy.
Mr. President roses. Those are really pretty.
Okay.
And then there's these ones that are blooming a lot. That just have a lot of couples will take pictures out here and with the
Okay.
vineyards in the background.
Now this-
And that's the production building. That's where all the wine is made. So there's big old vats in there.
Okay. Is it
and-
possible to just take a quick view from?
I don't. I
Is
think
that-
it's locked right
Okay.
now. I could.
Now tell the
try to
owner
see.
this would be a nice sitting area, having some
Yes.
benches and just.
Yeah,
hang
that's
out
right.
and-
It is definitely an idea that he has, but he has ideas all over the place because he's opening up a restaurant as well out
Okay.
in Westfield, New York. So that'll be coming soon.
Okay.
So yeah, there's always lots of projects.
Awesome.
But
Can we walk out? I've never walked out
Yeah.
to a winery with the actual grapes. I don't know.
yeah, yeah, you'll see northeast. There's a ton of grape vineyards, but
Okay.
you can tell on some of these ones little. I call them little baby grapes that
Uh-huh.
are starting to.
So how long does it take? I mean, the vines, grapevines, just here forever and just keeps on growing unless there's a freeze that kills them.
Yeah, there was
Okay.
a frost, like definitely in some of these vineyards, but you can see right here.
Awesome.
I don't remember which ones these are. We're working on making signs so then you can come out and be like, oh, these are
That's that.
Riesling.
Okay.
Or,
Got it.
But really big leaves, and then the harvester will come through and pluck them all. And so this one
Okay.
is, we have to mow these all the time, and
Uh-huh.
you know, make sure that these anchors are visible. So it's a lot of labor, a lot of
Got it.
hands that go into.
So why do these have to be visible?
For the harvester whenever it comes through, so it won't knock them down, and I think
Okay.
it's like a safety and just to help maintain the rows.
So when you say harvester, are these handpicked or is there a machine that goes? I'm sorry to ask you.
No.
I'm not a farm boy.
Well, everything, it used to be hand picked, you know,
Uh-huh.
everybody going through with scissors and cutting everything, but there's a big machine that comes
Wow.
through and will, there's in Westfield, it's called the Grape Discovery Center,
Okay.
and they did a really good job of just putting together the history and the ways that
Educating people, huh?
they've, yeah, definitely the innovation and with machines and technology
Okay.
that can come through and
See,
be
I would have
helpful.
never known there's a machine that goes. I'm still thinking people handpick. That's awesome.
Yeah, definitely. Back
Okay.
in the days, they did, and I'm glad for the machines. I would
Right.
blisters a lot, but it's a lot of fun.
So
to see
you
it going
pick
from
some
this.
grapes. And, wow.
Yeah, we
Okay.
go through and trim off. Like this one needs to be cut, and these get so heavy. So
Uh-huh.
a lot of times the posts need fixed, so then
Wow.
you can get more from the grapes.
Okay. Got it. Now I guess this is the height that it grows.
Yeah, and you have to train
Okay.
them to grow up that way, so they'll start out smaller. There's another vineyard around that where they're not as mature
Uh-huh.
as these vines, but there'll be a line that's lower, and because they'll just climb
Okay.
and then get to that point where they're
Awesome.
over your head.
All right. So how many acres as far as this winery
There's
goes?
90 acres.
Okay.
here at this one. Yeah, so we
Okay.
go this way and we go that way.
Got it.
So,
So besides you, who else works here? Is the owner? I guess he's busy with the restaurant.
yeah, he's all over. He's
Okay.
out. He'll hop on the tractor, and it's funny. There's
Okay.
a lot of tractors that you'll see going by. It's not uncommon to have tractors or even horse and buggies because there's a lot of Amish
Okay.
in this part of the country.
Okay.
So. Yeah,
So they're still the ones that gotta do the buggy, not modern day machinery.
No.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's cool.
And just everybody has a really great attitude. Like I said, never a bad day whenever there's wine and beer. But, just a lot of fun.
Right.
And definitely a craft, like just the process. I moved away for a little bit and then
Where'd
I came
you
back
move to?
home. I went down to North Carolina.
Okay, that's a
Um,
beautiful state.
Yes, it is
Okay.
very nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna be heading down there. I don't know, maybe about 4 days.
Okay, yeah, I moved to Hickory, right in between Asheville and Charlotte.
Yeah. Oh God,
in the
beautiful
mountains.
place.
Very nice.
Beautiful.
But I think it took that going away because I moved right after college. And then.
Where'd you go to
coming
college?
home, near Pittsburgh.
Okay.
So I still kind of stayed in this bubble a little bit.
Right.
But then took going away to come home to really appreciate like just everything.
Yeah.
That everybody does around here. And
Awesome.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's fun.
it's good moving away. Definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
Going around, traveling a little
that's an
bit, but-
adventure in
Yes.
itself.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
fun. I had to get away from the snow. We had snow in May, and I was like, this is crazy.
That is
So,
crazy. Okay.
Yep, lots of more projects. We're glad for you stopping by and checking us
Yeah,
out.
this is cool. I am fortunate to stop by, and I got, your time. Otherwise, I could be mixed in with the wedding party
I know.
and busy. So this is cool. So the hours are here are what?
We are closed Tuesday and Wednesday. And then sometimes on weekends closed for private events.
Okay.
So you came in at a really good time.
Awesome.
Because then this evening will be closed. But a lot of places, other wineries in the area will have like open mic nights or have local bands come in.
Okay.
And just a really big sense of community and
Right. So
everybody
do you
hanging
do
out.
that kind of thing here too?
We used to do the
used
like
to?
sipping Sundays,
Okay.
but then just there's a lot of weekends where this is booked out for weddings. So
Oh,
it's
okay.
been just so busy from like early spring through October.
Okay. Well,
So,
that's awesome.
Yeah, it's
That's
a
a
lot
great
of fun,
business.
and I'm going on a wine tour on Saturday, so I'm excited to go check out other places in the
Okay.
area and.
Make sure someone else
Fun.
drives.
Oh yeah, I'm going for a bachelorette party.
Oh,
So-
no.
So somebody else will
It's,
definitely be
yeah,
driving, but
yep.
it'll be fun to catch up with old friends and
Awesome.
hang out.
What's your major in school?
Business.
Okay.
Yep. And then
So
I did
someday you're
leasing
gonna-
in apartments down in Charlotte, but I love being outside.
Okay.
So.
So someday you're gonna own a winery, take over. Oh, awesome.
It'll be fun.
All right. Well, hey, thanks very much.
Thank you.
Let me grab one of those bottles.
Sounds